gateway to hell.
What's going on? This is the Gifted Seer. I am in my Gifted Seer energy right now. And sometimes the things that I have to say are so spiritual that most people don't get it, and most people not going to accept what I have to say. But what y'all have to understand, I love y'all to death, but at the end of the day, I work for a higher power. I don't work for humans, okay? Yes, I make funny videos. I post funny videos. It makes me laugh. I like seeing people laugh and having a good time with each other. But sometimes when I have to relay a message, and a very harsh one, is not to judge anyone. So I'm going to give you the spiritual truths on what just happened with this astro bullshit here, because that's exactly what it is. And I feel sorry for the victims. Shout out for the victims. Let me tell you something, okay? When you replace man with God, this is what you get. Y'all hate, I shouldn't say you all, but a good majority of people hate God so much until this is what happens. They put celebrities in place of God. So if you say something about a celebrity, they're ready to pretty much throw you to the wolves. And when you worship man, this is the bullshit that goes down every single time. Every time man turns his back on God, he falls into heathenism. He become a heathen. Okay? So I'm going to compare the entrance of astroworld to Moloch. Right over here is Moloch, right? If you ever seen the movie Metropolis, you will see the word Moloch on this entrance right here. It looks like the entrance to hell, and that's exactly what astroworld was. So the demon spirit that was behind the event that took place was Moloch indeed. Let me tell you what Metropolis is about. It's an old black and white silent movie where this is going to be more, this is just part one. I'm going to do a part two. In the film, the people that was on the lower level worked for the people that was on the up, like the elites. They worked for them, and they had to go in this factory, and you see the name Moloch written on top, right? And it looks like you're going into the entrance of hell inside of its mouth. Moloch was a Phoenician deity that sacrificed children in the belly. They will boil children alive inside of the belly of Moloch, the demon. All right. This is part one.
Entrance to hell, part two.
So, all right. In Metropolis, these workers, these lower level workers, well, they will go in and work and everything for the elites. The elites were the thinkers or whoever they were that would give them orders. They created this robot, basically, that came from this beautiful lady. Like the outside looks like this beautiful lady. I don't know how, but they wind up switching likenesses. It was like this scientist used black magic and he used technology to do this. It was strange because when this robot was created, there was a inverted pentagram right above the head inside the lab. Y'all need to check this movie out. This is an old black and white movie. So as we can see that the elites have been up to this shit for centuries. This is not new. But we're going to get into that. Let me sidestep 1 minute. A lot of singers, a lot of like pop singers and a lot of R&B singers, they dress like that robot lady from Metropolis. A lot of demonic imagery in that movie. A lot of that. So anyway, check this out. This robot thing, this made from black magic and technology, she would, when the workers would get rowdy and look like they wanted to rebel, the elite would send this robot down to where these men were, and she would hypnotize them with a dance. That's basically, I want you younger people to understand, that's basically what a lot of entertainment is, especially with music. You're being hypnotized by a force that is demonic as hell. It's not the first time people have died in concerts. There was a rock band years ago at some club. The pyrotechnics went out. You know, the fireworks. The roof lit up. People were crushed trying to get out the back door. I mean, that looked like the entrance to hell also. Okay. But this imagery right here of Travis Scott next to Moloch is, you can't beat this shit. So even if he wasn't consciously aware of what this symbolizes or what this looks like, the spirit that controls him, you got to look at the fruit that people produce to know what spirit's behind him or behind them. Don't just assume shit because you like their music. That's a part of worshiping a human being that is prone to make mistakes. Now, apart from people being crushed, you have people being shot up with drugs. There were sacrifices being made that night. And that demon was feeding.
Entrance
this is
to
part
hell,
3 here.
part 3.
This may be the last video in this astroworld / Moloch series. So, you know, we covered Moloch. We know that Moloch is this Phoenician ancient Canaanite deity that the pagans would offer sacrifices, human sacrifices to this thing, and it was inside of the belly, and it looked like a bull or a minotaur, and one of the main sacrifices were children, and it would go inside the belly. If you look at Travis's image here, and then you look at the Moloch image from Metropolis, they are very similar. What's crazy is while Moloch does represent child sacrifice, look what's on his cover. These are children going into the mouth, into the belly of the beast, being fed. Y'all gotta wake up. You gotta find God again. Y'all can't allow celebrities and culture and fame and money and materialism to keep misleading you guys. You know, now am I saying money is evil? Money is not evil. It is the love of money that drives people to do crazy ass things, harsh things, things that are not normal because it's not in the human spirit. What's naturally in the human spirit is love. That is really the vibration that we are supposed to be operating on. We have allowed materialism to basically turn us into monsters. You know, you're so far removed. The whole thing about celebrities selling their souls, do you know what that means? Basically what it means is that they'll do anything for money. Even if it's at your expense. You understand? That is selling your soul. To kill a person and not give a fuck as long as you're getting paid is to sell your soul. Okay. With that being said, so we had people that was crushed at this concert, and we had people that was shot up with fentanyl. The 9-year-old, that broke my heart. Poor baby was trampled. And then y'all sit up here that y'all who worship celebrities, because it's more than just being woke. It's like you don't have the spirit of God on you. How is it Travis' fault? You ready to defend somebody you don't know? It's the spirit that's attached to that man. I said what I said.